it will help.
Sorry about that.
While I remain dubious that it will help, feel free to visit the herd of Algedi in New Orleans. If you do, please convey my regards. No doubt you will find them every bit as delightful as I do.
I have little doubt of that, Professor. Welcome back to Arkham Horror, Mother's Embrace. We are about to head to New Orleans to investigate the herd of Algedi, a astronomy group that has come up a couple times in our investigations. To decide, I'm gonna bring Roland. Sig.
After learning about my connection to the herd of Algedi, you contacted them for more information on my studies. They invited you to visit New Orleans, where they promised to share the results of their research. During an otherwise cordial meal, the members of the herd of Algedi began discussing comets and strange rituals associated with their passage. Your suspicions arose too late. Outnumbered, you soon became captives of the herd of Algedi.
Betrayed. Who could have seen this coming?
My poor friend. I'm dreadfully sorry that investigating my death brought you to such a dire end. How can you possibly escape this predicament?
Watch me.
We'll be back for you. You can count on it.
Yes, lock me in the closet that has a wide number of items that I could use for escape. A disorganized lot of jars containing various dry ingredients. Below one is a note reading, "The precious goat milk should be kept cold at all times. The ingredients are too rare to leave it out on the counter. Do not let me find it there again." Someone really likes their goat milk. Ruined knife. It's not knife, it's something. Wood is warped and cracked in several places. Behind it, you glimpse a man wearing a mask. Force the lock. Alright, you. Come here. Take this. Yeah, one unarmed guard. That was definitely supposed to take care of
it. You did it! Now that you're free, you should take this chance to escape the mansion.
I can't leave without my friend.
Yes, of course. You must find your friend first.
I would I've thought that'd be obvious. Someone left a note. Goat stew, 1 pound bone-in goat meat cut into chunks. Vinegar, 4 cloves, garlic, 1 onion, red bell pepper, 3 tomatoes, 1 potato. Sounds delicious. I've never had goat's meat, and what does it taste like? Clean dishes. At least they seem to be good housekeepers. Aha.
We've got this one locked up in the kitchen pantry. Andrew took the other one to the servant's bedroom.
I bet he'll forget the key in the living room again.
Probably. If so, that'll be another corpse to get rid of.
They appear to be discussing your friend.
How convenient. Let's see if I can find some better weapons. Private diary. First I heard screams from upstairs, then came the sound of something heavy falling and someone thrashing around. It sounded pitiable. I almost forgot myself and went to bed, but I am forbidden to go upstairs. Soon after, the human noises gave way to sounding like a hoofed animal loose in the upper rooms. The noise subsided, but I can't help wondering whatever happens related to the white drink they made me prepare. It might be my imagination, but as I write these words, I think I can hear distant footsteps. Sounds like this, whatever's been going on here has been happening for a while. Who stores bandages in a grandfather clock? Oh no, here come bad guys. It's one guy, it shouldn't be that big of a problem. Can't get close enough to him and attack at the same time. Wait for him to come to me. Ow. Dick. I'm surprised the gunshots didn't bring anything more attention. Better reload. Mother of thousands, natives disc in Madagascar. It's probably toxic. Wonder why they kept it so close to the door. There's the door out. We can't leave here without finding anyone first. A guest register. You recognize the names of several well-known people, including the mayor of New Orleans. He wrote, I came to the herd of Algedi with a faint hope that they could solve a tough problem for me. Their help was indispensable. I consider the herd a great force for good in Louisiana. You spot Professor Tilling's name as well, confirming your suspicion that she visited. Not far from it is the name Alphonse Lanouille, but someone has struck it out. Alphonse Lanouille, that's the person that was identified as a traitor. There in that town. The unfinished painting depicts an indescribably terrifying creature. Its alien curves and protuberances are fascinating. You can't keep your eyes off of it, and you feel increasing danger the longer you stare. Staring at the painting, you begin to imagine unspeakable actions, behaviors you would never otherwise consider. The image shifts in and out of focus. You fix your attention on a single detail, wondering what it could be. Suddenly you bang your head against the frame. You can't shake the image out of your head, but the sudden blow clears your thoughts enough until you notice a hidden compartment. You find filthy bandages. May as well patch yourselves up. Appreciate the offer, Professor Tillinghast, but I don't think there's much you could do to help. What's in here? Sheet music arranged for choir, but with nonsensical lyrics. Vertegen al-Kladit al-Galkut. It only gets worse. More dirty bandages. The wall hangs a painting of an autumn landscape, with leaves bright and glowing beneath a cool blue sky pillared with white clouds. It resembles the woods you passed on the way here, but the artist town has made them seem even more beautiful than reality. Whoops.
Who's there? Let me out!
There you are. The door's locked. Judging by the plate, I need a brass key.
Nothing in life is easy, is it?
Wouldn't be a video game otherwise. It's locked. They did mention that the key was probably in the living room. That guy's in there. More dirty bandages. Does anyone in this house understand the concept of first aid? Simple journal. We're supposed to travel into the bayou, but what about the witch? They say she carries off city folk and transforms them into weird creatures. You could hear the screams all the way from New Orleans. I'm afraid to go out there, but this could be the most important night of my life. If only the witch doesn't catch me. A witch house, too. Half-empty litter or bottles. All investigators must pass 2 sanity checks. Uh-oh. You open the top drawer, but the bottles rattle against each other even louder than you feared. As the sound of Colt's footsteps draw near, you take a handwritten note from the drawer and skim it. Do not allow Lanouille to return to the house. Above all, keep him from the upstairs room. Book of Rack. And some bromo caffeine. I'll hold on to this. It's one guy, Roland. This really shouldn't be an issue. Good hit. Down some of that coffee. +1 sanity for finishing it. I'm taking any damage. A group portrait of men and women dressed in white posing somewhere in the bayou. They must be members of the Heart of Algedi, but the photo appears to have folded to fit the frame, hiding something on the left side of the image.
Those sound like footsteps upstairs.
Every minute you remain here is another chance they'll recapture you. Save yourself.
What's upstairs that was so important for them? Now, who are you?
Who are you? I can see you aren't with this so-called herd.
This man is an intruder. He shouldn't be here.
That's implied by the term intruder.
You must have caused that commotion that drew them away. What a lucky break.
Who are you?
Rex Murphy, ace reporter. Too much? Yeah, too much. Anyway, I write for the Arkham Advertiser.
What is a journalist from Arkham doing so far from home?
And wasn't he the one who wrote about that voodoo ritual?
What brings you all the way to Louisiana?
I picked up a lead on a wild story. Local Arkham lady claimed her next-door neighbor was using a voodoo doll to torment her. Some dispute about a cat using a flower bed as his litter box. I know this voodoo talk sounds crazy, but she had pinpricks all over her body. Anyway, doll seller was one Alphonse Lanouille from right here in New Orleans. He says he sold only an ordinary doll, so the angry neighbor could work out his frustration without harm.
I've heard of Alphonse Lanouille. What led you here to the mansion?
Even though Lanouille swears he didn't put any voodoo on the doll, maybe somebody else did. A group called the Herd of Algedi is supposed to have a book full of evil secrets.
That sounded like headline material, so I came to have a look around. Looks like I kicked a hornet's nest.
That's so crazy I believe it. Trying to find my friend so we can get out of here.
Help me find this voodoo book, and I'll help you look for your friend. Deal?
What a fortuitous encounter. Now, to find your companion and escape.
This book might also be useful to us.
Never mind the book. It's your own skin you should be protecting.
Yeah, but we're the protagonists in an Arkham Horror series. We have to find it.
You know, there's something odd about this sky globe, or whatever you call it. We should check it out.
Rex Murphy, the reporter. Every reader of the Arkham Advertiser recognizes the name of Rex Murphy. Anytime something peculiar happens in this town, he somehow manages to be right in the thick of it, despite the dangerous and weird adventure nature of these unlikely events. Rex somehow always escapes personal harm. Considering how violent and deadly some of these events have been, it's difficult to know whether he has the worst or best luck of any reporter. Special ability, circumstantial luck. Rex can have good intuition and provide advice even when he doesn't have the knowledge required. Good for solving puzzles. Good old Rex. Even with a family curse that makes sure that everything can go wrong will go wrong around him, he still persists. A large celestial globe displays the constellations as seen from Earth. Some sections appear fitted together like puzzle pieces, or button. Below the globes appears an enigmatic phrase. Look below what the goats hide of their full faces. To reveal the way, arrange them from young to old. Don't have enough clues to solve that. A lonesome telescope points out the window. Peering through it, you notice something just at the edge of the scope's view field. The design of the telescope is unfamiliar. I'm certain you can operate it, but you can't shake the feeling it might reveal a clue. As you rotate the telescope, it makes a loud creaking noise. It must have stood unused for ages. Worse, when you peer through the lens, you can see the same mysterious object just at the edge of the viewing field. Now you realize it isn't a distant object, but you see a scrap of paper stuck to the lens. You read, "I know you took my shotgun, Mark. We hadn't finished our game, so you have no right to keep it, even if the boss stopped their game. Bring it back." So someone left a shotgun lying around. Would explain the shells in Radithor. Don't really see much use for that. We should probably get William out of there before we continue. Now that there's two of us, we stand a better chance. Load. Rex is average in magic, so I'll give him the book. That knife's not gonna last much longer. Get rid of it. Okay. Let's see if we can deal with these. Take the one with the gun first. Hit her again. Be ready for that one. Good hit. Nice one. Rex can take care of this guy. That'll do you. Period. End of sentence. Sturdy cabinet appears to be locked. Something inside jams the short. A book of healing.
I got the words, I got the tune. I've been rehearsing under the moon, but I got nobody to hear my song.
Several dishes.
So I'm humming
This
to
one had to take.
myself.
Heard may have been treacherous host, but the food was delicious.
I got the time. I got a lot of love, words that rhyme, but I got nobody to hear my song, so I'm humming to myself.
Gramophone.
I guess it just...
This painting seems familiar.
It does.
It is certainly a striking image.
I know. It's the same as the one at Professor Tillinger's home.
Oh, of course. I have one just like it.
Perhaps it's a stretch to call that coincidental.
The professor sent inquiries to the herd about their research. Perhaps she also shared a copy of the painting.
Okay. Unfortunately, we still haven't found the living room. Oh, this is just back into the dining room. Can't see any house or any other sign of civilization. The mansion is indeed isolated. Now, where's that gosh darn key? Here's the front hall. Patch himself up. There. Toughed it out. Alright. That's probably where the key is stashed, but I don't... There's nothing else to interact with, so... I think what we need to do right now is head back upstairs and see if we can find more clues.
The door's locked, but I don't see a keyhole.
I do see... That doesn't sound good. Deep scratches and odd impressions mark the floor. Some of the deep marks look very much like hoof prints. A full-face goat mask distinguished by grand spiral horns. Below it the legend reads, Ursa Major. Stop the presses, I've got a scoop. Half-face, long horns rising on the top. Below it the legend reads, Capricornus. There's a clue here. Bad guys in that one. Little table is full of items. Ah, a bulletproof vest. Full-face goat mask without horns, perhaps intended for lower-ranking members of the herd. Below, the plaque reads Cassiopeia. I see horns in that quite distinctly. A small goat mask covering only the eyes. Perhaps it is for initiates. Below is a plaque reading Orion. What's in here? Looks like an observatory of some kind. This notebook contains many entries, but one is circled 3 times. Place the comment where it should appear to open the way. We haven't done the clues we need. I'm trying that globe pencil. This one just looks like a servant's bed. Here, Rowan, take a puff on that. Loctite. More cigarettes. A hefty lead pipe. just in case. Journaling need handwriting. No one has sacrificed more than I have to lead them. No one's been more faithful. Yet they deny me the privilege to welcome the mother in her new world. It's unfair. They say I lack certain necessary characteristics to accomplish our goal. The bottom is otherwise normal bottom. Response. I didn't take the shotgun, David, but we both know I would have won if the chief hadn't stopped our game. I hid in the piano's secret chamber compartment until things settled down. So there's a shotgun in the piano, is there? A large half-face gold mask, its grand horns spiraling upwards. Below as a plaque reads, Canis Major. Full-face gold mask with long horns. The plaque below reads, Sickness. Looks like this is where they make masks. Large scroll on the desk contains a description of the mask ceremony. Once an aspiring member has been deemed ready to join the herd, he is given the simple mask. Every milestone reached in the herd is rewarded by an additional decoration added to the mask. It can therefore be said that the bigger the mask, the more experienced the member. These rewards, mask, and decorations can only be attained when the sun is in Capricorn from late January to the middle of February. Capricorn. Goat. On the wall hang goat masks like those you've seen the Algedi cultists wearing. A gleam from one of them draws your attention, but something about the display gives you pause. As you gently lift the mask, you discover a previously concealed item, and hear a sudden jangle of bells, disturbed by a string being attached to the mask. You hear the sound of rapid footsteps approaching. You take the item the mask previously concealed, since you might as well gain something from this mistake. Book of Bravery. Gives +2 damage to everything. Take her first. To be so dramatic about it. Coffee! Okay, Rex. Let him have it right on the job. Yeah. Why don't you hang on to that, Rex? The old tome lies upon a pedestal, suggesting it is especially important. Could it be the text Rex mentioned, Le Code d'Écluse? Skimming the book, you see descriptions, bizarre creatures from alien dimensions. Unfortunately, you realize it isn't the one Rex Murphy described to you. A large chest. Meat cleaver. Some dirty bandages. Patch yourself up, Roland. Reload. Reload. Oh, we're out of bullets. Let's check the clues. Hang on, I need to write this down. Okay. Arrange the full faces from young to old. Full faces. So, Orion and Canis Major are half faces, and Capricornus are half faces, so they don't count. Cassiopeia has no horns. Cygnus has long horns. Ursa Major has long spiraling horns. Cassiopeia. Cygnus. Ursa Major.
Do you hear that? Something clicked.
That didn't come from the globe. It's from the corridor. Did we do something?
You really should reconsider this pattern of breaking into people's houses and breaking their things.
Yeah, sorry about that window. Fortunately, it looks like that probably unlocks the secret door with the thing inside it, and we still haven't found William. Might as well use that pocket. Time, reset. There's the kitchen again. I hear you, William. Working on it. Here's the entrance. Why was that piano? Large piano that appears in tip-top condition. Ha! A shotgun. key to your partner's prison is in the living room. Now this looks like the living room, but I don't see any interactable objects. Upstairs living room. I like the soundtrack. I wonder where they got it. Okay. It's agreed we don't want to go into the monster room until we find a bullet. This is the only other place up here that's explored yet. Finish her off. Oh, that's good. G-Man indeed. I'm surprised those shotguns don't, those gunshots don't bring a lot more attention. Aha! That'll be the key to Williamsville. Letter abandoned my table. I joined the herd because of my love of astronomy, and I was willing to overlook some of the group's eccentricities. But this is too much. I saw him drink the milk of the mother. I saw his body change. He grew larger, hairier. His feet became close, and his horns curled from his brow. I must get out of this accursed place. How did this manage to stay here all this time? Yeah, exactly. It's real convenient that this was left here for me to find. A small table on which stands a reproduction of Goya's Saturn devouring his sun. Not the usual sort of home decor. Yeah, that's a grisly painting. A large painting of a black goat in metallic frame. You know, the way it hangs lazily from the wall, you suspect it's ready to fall at any moment. You can't shake the feeling there's something peculiar about that goat, but you can't put your finger on it. Oh no. Here come more. Oh no. Here come more noise. Quick, Rex, patch yourself up. Oh no. Here come more bad guys. Get the priest first. guy. Deal with you. Chest full of white clothes. Those at the bottom are stained pink, as if the washer neglected to separate the whites from the colors. A little bit of humanization, yeah. I guess these cultists aren't that infallible. A stack of unpainted canvases, suggesting there is at least one artist among the herd. One of them is not blank like the others, but its line are as crude as those drawn by a child. Perhaps that and his mind was kept with the blanks. It's comforting, I guess. Alright, we have the key. Time to get William out of there. Then we can go to the monster room. You know, it's a good thing he wasn't here to witness all of this. Yeah, that's why I chose him to be second investigator, so we'd miss evidence. There you are.
Let's get you out of there.
Thanks. I was starting to get worried in there.
Starting to.
Now all we need is to find this evil book.
Or we could skedaddle. But, yeah, probably best. Some epinephrine. Under the pill, we find the Journal of a Lunatic. Many of his pages are covered with gibberish and obscene drawing, but a few passages stand out. The comet arrives. We have waited so long, but this time our priest feels it too. I can hear him at night. She has arrived. Tomorrow we go into the woods. Then we will complete the preparations of the house. It worked. I saw it with my own eyes. The black goat has given her blessing and now it will spread. I hear her in my dreams. Thank you, Mother. Iya Shubnimura. Like we needed more confirmation that old Shubby was behind all this. But with all this talk about goats and stuff. Alright. Let's see if we can get William some items that he needs. Reload. Cold government's not going to last much longer. We need to make room for more items. Working on it, doing this. the distance, you can barely make out the city of New Orleans. It's much farther away than you'd like. The door isn't locked, but it won't budge. Must be something. Love what you've done with the place.
What is this beast?
What science could create such a beast? It looks most like a goat, but its eyes radiate an almost human intelligence.
Why is this beast locked up in here? Is it a prisoner? Considering all those symbols, maybe they worship the thing.
Is this really the time for that?
I bet it's guarding something important. Could be the book. We'd better get rid of it.
If it is a guardian, it must be powerful. Run, my friends. Run while you still can.
Too late for that. Oh, that doesn't help at all. Come closer. Get the priest. Bonk. That should hurt a little. Of course you had that. Oh, thanks for hurting your buddy. And bonk. Whack that sucker. I was hoping we did. Ouch! That hurt. Fanatic devotion to the Great Old Ones renders their followers' skin hard as steel. Range defense of enemies is increased till the end of the fight. Damage from range attacks is reduced. Ouch. Oof. Reload. Oh, that was a big help. Thanks. Critical hit. Bloody those knuckles. Those are excellent.
It's down.
I wouldn't be too sure of that. If that creature is as supernatural as those symbols indicate, you may have no way of killing it. Flee for your lives.
Well, let's hurry up and find that book. Or whatever it was gotten.
Ah. Great priest, blessed by the dark god Shub-Niggurath. Defeated by a reporter by simply punching it in the face. The creature looks like an amalgamation of human and goat. Sort of. It lies still, but you see its chest rise and falls as it breathes. Cigarette addict. What you need is a good smoke to calm your nerves. Where did you put the pack? Oh, there's one already in hand. High urge to smoke a cigarette. I think what that ultimately means is that if I have a cigarette in my hand, there's a good chance Ron's just gonna take it and use it, and on his own. That's better. Large ritual symbol covers the floor. While it has similarities to those you've seen before, it's not the same. Still, its appearance suggests the herd involved with the death of Professor Tellingist. Gee, what gave you that clue? I like that design for goat spawn. Normally, goat spawns are designed to look more goat-ish, but this only looks like a goat in general shape. It's much more alien and horrible, and clearly something that's not something that's supposed to be here, and I like that. Table. Is this a dagger I see before me? An old tome lies upon a pedestal, suggesting it's especially important. Nah, it's not the cult of ghouls, though. Excerpt from the neatly written journal. Tonight I shall drink the milk of the mother. There can be no greater honor, and I have worked hard to deserve it. Still, I cannot completely quell my fear. The consequences could be painful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure humans aren't supposed to turn into that. Strange objects and curious symbols scrawled in red cover the desk. Among them you find a note describing a base camp in Louisiana Bayou. There the herd of Algedi prepared for the comet's arrival. Apparently their high priest visited to make preparations, and afterward the herd spread rumors to keep superstitious locals away. Beside the note you find a comet-shaped stone with a slot-shaped base. Suggested it's designed to be inserted somewhere. George's Clardes is locked. Passing the comet is a monumental event. We all realized how blessed we are to have witnessed something so beautiful and momentous. We explored the bayou where the comet fell. What we found was beyond our wildest hopes. Yeah. Interesting, but ultimately not particularly helpful. Okay, let's get out of here before that thing wakes up. I'll take that vest. Now, didn't they say put the comet where it's supposed to appear? Simple telescope for amateur enthusiasts. According to note beside, it's trained on the constellation Capricornus. A large astronomy book. Sure, it contains some useful information. Smallest constellation of the zodiac, Capricornus is represented by the goat. Its stars include Algedi, hence the name, one of a cluster forming the goat's head. Dabi, a binary star near Algedi, with it named the lucky stars of the slaughter. Deneb Algedi, the tail of the goat, and Omega Capricorni, which completes the triangle. Simple telescope for amateur astronomers. Nearby, a note indicates whoever used it couldn't find the goat. Clearly, because he's looking in the wrong direction. Well-worn scroll describing the course of a comet. Includes diagrams of various constellations. One in particular is by nigh illegible writing. Supreme concentration used to decipher the wild script. The herald comes from Capricornus, appearing first near the goat's tail. That seems important. Something about this bookcase strikes you as odd. It could be how little is stored on shelves. Perhaps it's a draft if you weren't standing close to it. Yep, that looks like a door, alright. The herald comes from Capricornus, appearing first near the goat's tail. That would be Deneb Algedi. That?
Did the bookcase move?
It sure did. And there's a door behind it. I'd bet my typewriter that's where we'll find the book.
Let's have a look.
These cultists sure do love their secret passageways. Hello? Anyone home? On the cupboard next to the ladder, notice them clearly, please. In case of emergency, use the material in the cupboard below. Keep your key with you at all times. Do not forget to replace whatever you use. Of course, the cupboard door is jammed slightly with chunks. Break the door. More bullets, more shells. Some epinephrine. Some more bandages. You know, I'll give that to Rex, actually.
This old attic is a secret library.
So much ancient knowledge gathered in one place. Imagine what I could have achieved with such resources.
If I were a book of evil magic, this is just where I'd call home.
Yeah, this place feels eerie.
Yeah, it might be that weird idol over there. Another one of those disgusting things, just like at Miskatonic. Obviously, the Herd of Algedi is involved in the professor's death. Everyone else is gone. You're all alone. How can you possibly survive? High chance of standing lost in the last standing in combat. I like how the other two just stand there while Rex is having his freak out. Fetching a book from the shelf, you peruse it to find an essay on outer worlds and inhuman creatures known like gods. While the elder gods resemble humans and act with benevolence, the great old ones are monstrous and malign. The outer gods reside far beyond the Earth and our solar system, exerting their influence from the uttermost reaches of unknown space. Okay. Make a book from the random finds pages yellowed with age. And some of those pages faded to obscurity. One passage stands out. Cyclopean mass from which depend slimy black tentacles over stubby goat legs. The fecund miscreation constantly disgorges new creation. Those that are not immediately consumed slither away to proliferate. Elder gods were mentioned a few times in some of H.P. Lovecraft's stories, most notably, I believe, in The Dream Journey of Randolph Carter. That was his name. But I'm not really keen on the idea of them being the good guys while the great old ones are the bad guys. It kind of undermines the whole cosmic horror element by dividing into good. Some ineffable aura about the book tells you it's important even before you read the title. Le Côte des Ghouls. You've been touching and seems dangerous, but you can't leave it for the herd.
Here it is. Le Culte des Ghouls. Looks like it's all in French.
What gave it away? The title?
Look at these engravings. We saw a creature just like this drawing at Arkham Asylum. And this weird little one we first saw at the university.
This pattern looks like a constellation. It's Capricornus, the one we keep seeing.
There'll be time to read after we get out of this mansion.
Uh-oh, we have company.
Who wants some? Yeah. Force that guy to move, so he triggers Overwatch. Take that! That'll deal with you. Whoops. Sorry, Roland. Good hit. So much for your magic. Move out of range so we'll trigger Overwatch. If Rex doesn't finish him off. Barely legible journal. Whoever wrote these words must have been under the influence, or else severely ill. The milk of the mother has transformed me more than I ever dreamed possible. Indescribable power courses through me. The mother is wise. Now we can accomplish what was once impossible. Interesting, but not very helpful. This book is titled The King in Yellow. Wasn't this a band play? And yet it keeps seeming to pop up. The Zohar in 12 volumes. It looks like an ancient edition. Thought there was something over there. Yeah. Time to get out of here.
Was having this book really worth all the trouble it caused you?
No, but it's not like we could leave without it.
We have the book and everybody's here. It's time to move.
All right. Well, at least William didn't inquire or any new traumas. Perks of being out of action for most of it. And we got some nice new items.
His name may pop up more than once, but I can't imagine this Alphonse Lanouille will prove helpful to your investigation. If you insist on seeking him out, you can find his shop in the French Quarter.
How helpful. Agatha and Carolyn have had time to rest. But William's not going to have anything. Well, actually he will. It's time for us to end this episode here and pick it up at a later time. Thank you for watching.
His name may pop up more than once.
Thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.